How's it going, everybody? And he saith unto the man which had the withered hand, Stand forth. And he said unto them, Is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath, or to do evil, to save life, or to kill? But they held their peace. Hopefully you're watching these in order on the playlist. And then he had looked around on them with anger, being grieved for hardness of their hearts. And he saith unto the man, Stretch forth thine hand. And he stretched it out, and his hand was restored whole as the other. And the Pharisees went forth straightway, took counsel with the Herodians against him, how they might destroy him. But Jesus withdrew himself from the disciples to the sea, and to the great multitude in Galilee followed him from Judea, withdrew himself with his disciples. And from Jerusalem and Idumea, and from beyond Jordan, I took a break, but I think that was that. And a great multitude from Galilee followed with him from Judea, and from Jerusalem. No, I was down here. And what they about Tyrian city, and a great multitude, when they had heard what great things he did, came unto him. And he spake to his disciples that a small ship would wait on him because of the multitude, lest they should throng him. For he had healed many, and so much that they pressed upon him for to touch him, as many had plagues. Again, the earth is supernatural. Anytime you're living in the Bible in real time, we will be again. I think 2 days after they pull off the deadly wound to the right eye stunt, because you're living then in Revelation 6, 1 through 8. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, because the crowning, is his spiritual possession by Satan taking over the body, not the body that gets hit, but the body double twin. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of God. So, of course, they knew who he was. And is my volume still good? Yep, volume still good. Let's move over to Daniel's study. Therefore Daniel went into Arioch, whom the king had ordained to destroy the wise men of Babylon. And he went in and said unto him, Destroy not the wise men of Babylon. Bring me in before the king, and I will show the king the interpretation. Then Arioch brought in Daniel before the king in haste. Because see, the king liked Daniel, but he was still, made up his mind, going to do what he's going to do. And thus said unto him, I have found a man of the captives of Judah, and also part of your Chaldean astrologers, even though Daniel did not practice it, he was lumped into that group because of his wisdom and science and all that kind of stuff that they were trained in. He will make known unto the king the interpretation. The king answered and said to Daniel, whose name was Belteshazzar in their language, and what they had called him, Art thou able to make known unto me the dream which I have seen, and the interpretation thereof? Because remember, the king had forgotten the dream. Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, The secret which the king hath demanded, cannot the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, and the soothsayers show the king? But there is a God in heaven that revealeth secrets, and maketh known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. Thy dream and thy visions of thy head upon thy bed are these. Semicolon. As for thee, O king, thy thoughts came into my mind, and on thy bed. Remember, this is about the mark of the beast, eventually, at verses 41 through 43. We're only at 29 right now, closing out today. As for thee, O king, thy thoughts came into thy mind upon thy bed, which would come to pass hereafter. And he revealed secrets made known to thee, what shall come to pass. So as for thee, O king, thy thoughts came into your mind, while you were sleeping in your bed, what is going to come hereafter. And this is going all the way through to the end times, but it begins with his kingdom and the following kingdoms. Right now, we're in sort of the extension of the Roman kingdom, which from the days of Jesus, remember, Jesus is the last generation. Well, it's also the last generation of their world, of Mystery Babylon's, but it will evolve, of course, to the mark of the beast and the total human body possession of all goats. Then he said, and he that revealeth secrets, talking about God, has made known to you, about to, through me, what is going to be coming forward. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.